Hey folks, Landstryder here, and you're watching episode 5 in my playthrough of Iskandar's Atonement Sins of the Past Modpack. This is version 0.4. And we left off last episode. I was trying to get my mana pool to work, and I discovered kind of like right after the episode, I was getting no mana from this, no matter what time of the day it was or anything. I even made a shaft up to the surface and, provided it with a direct view of the sky to see if that would work. And none of that worked. And where did that come from? Well, whatever. And none of that worked. But this solution has been provided by Iskandar. He told me that if I change my Weather 2 settings, I think it's under compatibility where it says lock vanilla, but turn that off. That hopefully will start getting some mana generated now in the daytime. I don't know if it's daytime out there right now or not. Nothing in there yet. So let's go upstairs. Oh, by the way, before I go upstairs, two things down here. I've moved my ethereal bloom down here, and what I've been doing, and I've been just rotating it around to the different corners of the room. So I'll put it over there for a little while, put it over there for a little while. You see it's all nice and green down here now. And if I go to my journey map, you can see that the green area on the surface has expanded a little bit. I need to move it over to this corner again, which would be that corner there? Yeah, that corner over there. So let me get it back over there. I think that the taint will move back in slowly, so I don't think that that's a permanent solution to just move it around or anything like that. Eventually, I would like to have one in each corner, and then further expand out so that I could clear out the taint and successfully complete one of the objectives in the achievement book. Speaking of the achievement book, we can see over here that I've got my 4x4 plot of wheat. So that, whoops, let's go back to the first page. So that is a check. We've got our first achievement. Achievement get. Okay, so let's go upstairs and see if it's actually daytime. I don't think I've done too much up here. I haven't changed anything yet. I did some research. We'll go over that here in a minute. Some research in Thaumcraft. Let's see if I can see outside, see if it's daytime. Oops. It's definitely daytime. I'm back inside. Might need to do a restart. Might need to do a restart to get that flower working again. Keep these doors closed. I've had a bit of an issue. Now that I've actually cleaned the taint from the land, I've had genuine creepers spawning on the surface and falling down in here and deciding that they want to blow up. So I've had to rebuild this like 4 or 5 times now. Not sure what I'm going to do about that. Probably switch it to obsidian or something. Either that, maybe I'd make it a genuine mob farm type thing with where they drop far enough that it just kills them. Yeah, research. That's what I wanted to show you. Different things that I've researched since the last episode. Done nothing else in here. Just still have just the basic expertise. But I did get wand foci researched, so I should be able to make a flame wand. I don't know if that would help with the taint or not. Probably not. And Greatwood wand core. And golden wand caps. So I should be able to make my gold banded Greatwood wand. Hopefully I can get that done this episode. Researched niter. And then realized there's going to be a bit of an issue here to get glowstone. Although I think I might be able to do something about that. But I still think I think I'm going to have to go to the nether regardless. Because the way that I was thinking of getting niter was throwing it into the mana pool, which first I got to be able to generate mana. Oop. No, glowstone. Glowstone. See, if I had a alchemy catalyst, I could convert redstone to glowstone. And I do have a little bit of redstone now, because I went down a little bit deeper down there. But I'm going to go down into the mine here in a minute and show you all that. But got myself some redstone, a bunch more iron. Speaking of iron, there's something I'm going to need to make before I get too much further. Which is, there we go, a cauldron. Need that. And then I'm going to need to put that down someplace. In fact, I want to make it goo-free. Actually, do I want to make it goo-free? Does it really matter since everything's tainted anyway? For now, I think I do want to make it goo-free. So I was going to kind of go over here in the wall. Let's see, is that gonna... Yeah, I should be okay there. And it's gonna want to go down there. Oh yeah, that was the first shaft that I dug, probably. Let's see, and there's no... I'll need a water supply nearby. So I'll probably do... Oh, hey, the skeleton just fell in my thing, in a trap. That I definitely want to kill, because I need bones. I really need bones. Yes, excellent. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. That was perfect. I had to do a little bit of tweaking to the world, because Iskandar told me that he changed a bunch of the way that spawners spawn and mob spawn in the 0.4, and since this world was originally created in 0.2b, what I did... Let me see if I can show you on the journal. Kind of see these lines here. This 3x3 chunk area, I went into MC Edit and selected this 9 chunks and pruned the world. Basically deleted everything except for the area that my base is in and that I've been doing the digging and modifying in. Deleted the entire rest of the world and then let it regenerate. Now, since it's the same world seed and everything, nothing physically changed except for maybe some dungeons and stuff, which is what I wanted, to update, to the current version. Get the update on. I think a cow just fell in my trap up there too. So yeah, that helped out quite a bit in getting a few skeletons into my trap. So, and that's going to end up being something there. And what I want to do there is do an infinite water source. I'll have to let's come down here and check on the flower. Is it doing anything yet? No, not yet. Well, let me do one thing real quick. I'm gonna make another one. We'll see if this works at all. So 2, 1, and orange. So toss those in. And obviously I've been getting lots of seeds off of my garden now that's full. I'm gonna put down one more of these guys. Just gonna try to get this to work. Definitely they're both bound to that. Okay, we're all good there. So I'm gonna do a quick restart just to try and see if that will make a difference. I shouldn't need to restart the whole client. Just exit the world and be right back. So. Well, that was no fun. I did my restart, recorded for about another 5 minutes, and then I had a computer crash to blue screen. Not fun at all. Lost a little bit. So I lost a bit where I was telling you what I did for research between this episode and last. So let me go through that again real quick. So here, I researched the table, the deconstruction table, and then I went ahead and crafted one of those. You can see that it's golden axe, golden pickaxe, table that I had left over, and another thermometer, and I had to make another thermometer. But there it is, the construction table. And then I went ahead and threw some dirt in there to kind of demonstrate how it works. Basically, I can throw anything that I don't need in there that has aspects. Unfortunately, the chisel blocks won't work in there because they don't have any aspects. It has to have some kind of aspect. But now all the junk that I don't want or don't need, like I can throw stacks of cobblestone in there if I want it or whatever. And then it'll break it down and I can get a chance to get a research. There you go. You see I got a Terra research that I can use in the table later to complete more researches. And then, let's see, go right down through the list here real quick. I unlocked wand focus, so I should be able to make a flame focus. I think it's just the flame one that you get by default, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go to the Nether for all that. So pretty much gonna have to go to the Nether for just about any of the focus, because I believe they almost all use Nether quartz or something crazy. Then I got the gold wand cap, can make that, and I also got the Greatwood wand core. So I should be able to make my gold banded Greatwood wand soon. And here I unlocked Niter, and these two, the Ethereal Bloom and the Thaumic Flower. So to make the centers, not the center one I need, but I need this one, the Quicksilver, the Shimmerleaf, because I need to make the Shimmerleaf in order to make the Ethereal Bloom. So I'm going to want to eventually do that. And I'm going to need Vintium, so I've also been trying to collect some of the tainted goo that I've been killing off mobs that are falling into my trap up there. When I can, I just bring it right down here and throw it in that chest that's not too far away. And then I started setting up for a cauldron setup over here. So you see that I made a cauldron, and that's going to sit there, but I need to put, I actually think I want to get lava and put there underneath the cauldron, because I don't have netherrack, and well, lava is probably my easiest option right now. So, but let me not get too distracted to go through the rest of this research. I explained that the 6-sided symbols in here, these are just click and get it researches. You don't have to actually do the minigame for those. So if you have the things, like if I had enough Lux right now, I could get Arcane Lamp. I see I have the other two because it's not kind of flashing. So if I had the Lux, let me see if I can do that one real quick. So, because that would be a good one to have. So that Ignis and Fire is going to give me Lux, and I need 3 of it total in order to get that research. So I can open that back up, and now I can just click that, and there we go. Now I know how to make an Arcane Lamp. So, which isn't too bad, except I'm going to need Niter again, and a Daylight Sensor, which also requires quartz. So, back to needing to go to the Nether, so I'm going to have to deal with that soon. Then also, I don't know, I don't think it was in the first part of the video, but I was explaining that I needed to get bone meal. And how did I get this 25 bone meal? Because I only had like 5 bones. So if I look at the recipe for bone meal, we can see that if I use a bone plus 8 wood ash, will give me 7 bone meal. So to get bone, or well, here, recipe again. To get the wood ash, all I had to do was cook up some saplings, basically smelt some saplings, gives me the wood ash. And I had a little more than a half a stack of oak saplings there before I smelted up 24 of those. And used that on 3 bones, and then I had 2 bones left over, and went ahead and crushed them regular and got 3 for each of those. So, and I got distracted again. Man, I do that so fast. Golemancy, I did Hungry Chest, nothing special there. Automagy, I haven't done anything there yet. Apothecary, there was something. Yes, this is the one I wanted to explain. The Umbral Rose. I did this research thinking, this would be great. I can get my black dye that I can use to fill my scribing tools, and I won't have to use the black floral powders or try to kill squid somehow. This would do that for me, and it would automatically spread downstairs in the grass. The problem is that it requires a rose bush, and there's no way you're going to be able to get a rose bush in a tainted biome. So there's pretty much no way to get it in the world. So I talked to Iskandar, and I think he's going to, in the future, add some way to get that maybe through a botanic process or something like that. So hopefully I'll be able to use that in the future, but can't do anything with it right now, but I got the research. I didn't do anything in Thaumic Esoteria, I don't think. Well, I clicked that and got shard rings, so I can make like shard rings that'll give me a discount on specific viz. Atomic Horizons, I did this, I'm not even sure how you would say that. Alcaponics. sounds like a gangster from the 20s. But that will allow you to basically rapidly grow seeds. With wheat, you don't get the seed back, you just get 2 wheat. But like with carrots, you duplicate the crop. Potatoes, duplicate the crop. Melon, you get a melon. It's actually a lot more than duplicating it. And pumpkin, you get a pumpkin. So for the seed. And then I also did this one, the shard transformation, which basically allows you to turn your balanced shards back into a regular shard. The premise being that if you have a lot of one kind of shard, but you need another kind of shard, you can turn it into a balanced shard and then convert it back into the shard that you need. A bit wasteful, but if you can't get it any other way, that actually might be useful in this pack. Actually, it could be very useful in this pack. I don't think I did anything else in this one. No. And then I've not done anything in witching gadgets yet, but I really want to get some into this in the future, so I'll probably be, getting into some of that, but in the future. The main thing that I was explaining about the difficulty in doing Thaumcraft in this pack versus others is, most other packs you can run around, you can gather resources, you have a bunch of other mods that you're probably going to get into. You're going to do some mining, you do some building and some other stuff, probably before you even start into Magic. Now, the whole premise of this pack is that you go straight into, Magic and try to fix the world and stuff. The problem is that you need to get all of these aspects unlocked, and to do that, you can't get to and scan some of the things you would want to normally scan in order to unlock all these. So instead of scanning stuff, like soul sand and nether stuff, and I'm not sure what all else I didn't scan that I could have, but I had to unlock many of these using the research, basically, by combining aspects in the table, like I did a minute ago to get to the viz. So like a lot of these, especially a lot of these ones that just say 3 that I only have 3 of. That is because when you unlock it in the table, you do get 3 aspects of it. The very first time you do the combination. After that, you only get 1. So, but yeah, I unlocked many of these aspects using the table rather than doing the traditional scanning. So, okay. And then the next thing I was doing, like what happened when I crashed, I was actually using the bone meal down here to try and get some witchery seeds. There we go, I got one. Witchery seed, mandrake seed. That's going to be good later. And more floral fertilizer. And so instead of converting the bone meal into 1 floral fertilizer each, which I could do with a crafting recipe, or I could do it using this diluted mana pool. By the way, that did work. The weather thing did work. And I don't know which one of these is creating power, or if both are, because I opened the shaft back up just to make sure that it would have view to the sky. Is it nighttime again? Kind of looks like it's about nighttime again. So, well, what I could do is I could break the mana spreader. It's not really gaining anything, right? I could break this mana spreader, and one of these, either one or both of these flowers will build up its mana, and I'll be able to tell which one's actually working. So, yeah, it's not doing anything else. I think it's nighttime, so I'm going to go ahead and break the mana spreader temporarily, and when we come back later, one of these, or both, either that one or both, will have mana built up, and then I'll be able to tell if it does require a view to the sky. I don't think it does. I'm not sure, but it's there. But I put it back in because earlier I didn't do a full client restart. When I was testing it, it didn't seem like it had worked. But this time, well, since the computer crashed, obviously I had to do a full client restart, and it did start working. But I did the skylight before I checked. Anyway, thing I was trying to do here is I was trying to get floral fertilizer to get some black flowers. Well, there's some purple. That's good. But I need black. I really need black. And I also want to get those witchery seeds, which is why I'm doing it this way instead of any other way. So, and you actually can, I mean, it just depends on your luck. You can end up with more floral fertilizer this way than if you just directly convert the bone meal, actually. So where I just used two bone meal, I ended up with 3 floral fertilizers. So sometimes if luck is with you, you can actually end up with better results this way. And it's good that I have a lot more space down here now to do this with, so that's going to help too. So. Whoops, didn't mean to break the light. Put that back. And I'm getting more seeds. Let's see, I got mandrake roots, so mandrake so far, and belladonna, and one more that I would like to get, I think, from the grass. If it's a snowbell. Yeah, that would actually be somewhat useful, because that would allow me to get snow, and you know, I need that for certain aspects. It'd be something more to scan at least. Now look at that, 2 floral fertilizers from that one. Actually, I'm up to 13, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm actually getting a much better return on the bone meal doing it this way than if I would just directly convert it. By either throwing it into the mana pool or doing the crafting recipe with dust, with floral dust. Well, I'll probably work on more of this later, but I want to get down to the mine and show you what I've been doing down there. So let me put these things away. All these flowers that I just got. That's excellent. Very excellent. I'll put the bone meal in there too, because that's going to be important. Is it? Oh, look, I got another artichoke. That's it. I forgot about the artichoke. So there's 4 witchery seeds that I need to get from grass. So I'm going to have to keep breaking some more grass. So yeah, that's probably the way I'm going to do it, is I'm going to use the bone meal to make grass, break the grass, and get the floral fertilizer, and potentially get other seeds. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and toss those in there too. So now I need to go down and get a bucket of lava, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the stuff I'm doing down there. In fact, there's a bunch of things I need to show you down here. I hear a zombie. I think I'll be alright though. Where'd it go? Right here. So I'm right here. I'm on level 20, which is really good for finding gold. But I wanted to find some diamonds, so I came over here and went down. Okay, oops. I should have brought a bucket of water too. So I came down here. And you can kind of see there. I opened up into a cavern that had lava in the bottom, a lava river. And so now I have access to lots of obsidian and lava. Oops. Okay, and then I need to, let's see. Gotta watch the top too. It'll get you. It's really crazy because this taint can actually grow. As you see it, fibrous taint can grow on top of the lava. Although I imagine that if you stand on it, you'll go right through and burn up. If you're quick, you can get the water back up before it starts to flow. Okay, well anyway, what I want to show you is like way over here. So I'm just going to come over here and clean off a little area. There's a chicken that's been hanging out up there. He's not come after me yet. So yeah. Over here. Let me get that. There we go. I'm going to place a stand for a second. There we go. That's what I wanted to show you. Diamonds. I found diamonds down in here. I also found some redstone. So yeah, I need to... Yeah, there we go. Cover that up. Clean this up so I can get to them. Wait, I did bring my... Yeah, okay. Let's say, I hope I brought my iron pick, because I will need that to get all this stuff. Whoa. Pushing me off. So yeah, I found those diamonds there, and there's diamonds right there too. So I'm gonna get those all All those diamonds. I wish I had fortune and stuff on my pick. That'd be super awesome. But there we go. I get a little more redstone. That's always good. And let's see here. I want to make sure that I'm super close to this so I get it. There we go. Diamond. Oh, look. More diamonds. Yeah. More diamonds. Should have enough to at least make a diamond pick, which will allow me to collect some obsidian if I need to. But I have a plan to not even necessarily need that diamond pick right off the bat for the obsidian. Oh, broke the torch. Put that back. Alright. Oh, wrong pick. There we go. Try this one. That's better. Oh, a bunch of diamonds. And redstone again. Nice. Oh, look at that. More diamonds. More diamonds. Tempted to leave some of these for when I do get a fortune pick, but honestly, that could be a while, and I need the diamonds now, and I don't think it's going to be that hard for me to find them again. Okay, and then right over there is the chest where I found those original, oh, I hear something. Right over there, that's the chest I found the whatchalls. Oh! Oh, no, it's the taint. Okay, I thought something was in me. Just taint poison. That's the chest I found the ender pearls in. And if you see, okay, this is another thing to point out while I'm right here. All these tainted soils that you see around that chest, those were monster eggs. So when the taint hits a silverfish egg, when it will convert it into dirt. So it'll kill the silverfish and change the block into dirt. So that's a good indication that there's a there's a bunch of silverfish in the if you go digging through that dirt, you're probably going to find a layer of silverfish behind it that didn't get killed. Probably. Okay. Well, I don't need this water now, and you get lava. So I'm going to drop the water there, and then come down here because let me just clear the couple bits out so that I can get to the lava. Of course, really? On my head. Okay, anyway. I'm actually going to do something really cool here. Well, it's kind of cool. A little bit cool. Not really cool. Just a little bit cool. So over here, I've set up this frame where I've got some water flowing. And where is he at? Well, okay. He's on the other side of the wall. Where I can go ahead and put some lava down, and I can basically pour a frame for another portal, rather than using up the durability on a diamond pick to pick it up and move it over here. So I can just move it with a bucket. Now, last time I tried to do this, though, I kind of messed it up. So hopefully I won't mess it up this time. So what's going to happen when I put this next one in, and let me do that, that should help. Yeah, so when I put one right there, well, that sort of worked. And we'll do it like that. Keep the water from flowing out over on my feet. Alright, well, I think you get the idea here. I'm not going to be going to the Nether today, but I am going to put this portal together. And then, next episode, we will be going to the Nether. So tune in next time for Nether exploration. Alright, well, I mean, I can do that. I can finish that off later, but you get the idea. So now I just need to take my bucket of water. Bucket of water. I need to take my bucket of lava back up to the surface and put it where it's going to be under my cauldron for heat. I don't really have to worry about anything burning down up here. Pretty sure I don't got anything wood. I don't got any walls of wood or anything like that. And it's going to be plenty far enough away from the tree farm that it shouldn't have any effect on that either. So, tree needs cut down. Wheat needs picked. Boy, I got chores. Let's get this done first, because yeah, so that lava is going to go there. I made my infinite water source there. So now all I need to do is put a cauldron on top of the lava and then hit it with my iron wand. My iron wand here. Whack! And now that is a crucible. And I can use that to start doing some crucible crafting. I probably should make this a goo-free crucible like I usually do. I might. I mean, it's not like super important now. Since the world's already full of flux as it is, it's not going to hurt it to have a little bit more. I might have to rearrange some things, and I'm definitely going to have to rearrange some stuff. Like I said, I'm probably going to expand this level out to the 15 by 15, like below, and rearrange things up here and stuff. Might even make it a little bit, I might like have a step down and then have like a taller area over there for the Thaumcraft area. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided exactly how I want to do it yet. But wow, I got 10 diamonds to work with now. I can make a diamond pick. By the way, I made a barrel to store my cobble in because we got Jabba in the pack, which is, you know, I'm sure you've seen 100 people make barrels and use it, but you know, keeps this chest from being overflowing with cobble now. And so that's another good thing. Let's see, what was the one other thing I wanted to do before I wrap this up? Oh yeah, I put some oh yeah, I lost that bit. I opened a uncommon treasure bag that I got from killing a named skeleton that fell in my trap upstairs. So I opened that and I got a bunch of gold nuggets. In fact, I got like 20 gold nuggets, and I cooked some of those into, or 20 gold coins, and I cooked some of them into gold nuggets. And now I can go ahead and use those to craft this. There we go. And you see my iron wand cap. I used the Perdido that is missing is from making the table over there. But you can see that it was full all the way. It had 25 in all. And that's just from killing mobs, mostly from killing silverfish. So there we go. I can get my 2 caps. Now hopefully I have enough left in it to make, let's see. Is it like this? I think. Yeah, there we go. Insufficient viz. Of course, it needs Perdido for that. And it needs a half of a point of it. What can I do to possibly get that? I don't know. I know one thing I do need to do is eat, because I am very low on food there. Let's see if I have anything in my trap. It doesn't look like so on the radar. No, definitely not. Nothing up there. So what I could do is I could go down and get some silverfish. Find some silverfish and kill them. That would probably work. For real quick. Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing to do. Where do I know that there's some silverfish? I'm pretty sure there's some silverfish right around here. So that, no, yeah, get him. Yeah, where's your buddies? Come on, bring them on. Bring them on. Where you guys all at? That's it. Well, is that enough? No, I didn't get any Perdido from them guys. Okay, find some more. I know they're around here. I know you guys are here. There you are. Any more? Where you at? Did I get enough yet? No, still no Perdido. And I hear a zombie trying to get through the walls. Here's a couple. Oh. Getting a bunch of them. A little bit of a build up there. Where are they at? Where you guys at? I hear them. Come on. Bring all your friends. Oh, that's a little too many. And that's why I retreat to the stairs. Oh yeah, look at all that. You guys don't scare me. You don't scare me. Bring your friends. Come on. I need your viz. Look at all that experience in viz. Oh yeah, did that give me what I... No! I need Perdido. Come on, guys, give me Perdido. Give me some Perdido. I still hear a few. Still hear one. Where's he at? There he was. Well, cleared out a bunch more silverfish. Didn't get Perdido that I needed, though. No? No. Ah, that's a bummer. I'm probably more likely to get it from killing the skeletons and things like that. And the tainted mobs in the mob trap. So, I think we're going to have to wrap this up, though. Obviously, I'm going to be able to get it. So I don't think I'm going to save that craft process for camera or anything like that. I'll just go ahead and get the Perdido and my wand somehow. Between this episode and next, I'll get my Greatwood wand cap. Or Greatwood wand. Silver banded Greatwood wand. That's what I'll have next episode. Okay, so. Okay, and before I finish up, we can answer this question. They do require a view to the sky. Now, they didn't always, so I'm pretty sure that earlier versions of Britannia, you could actually just have them like in underground caves and they would work as long as it was daytime. But clearly, this one is the only one gathering mana. This one has not gathered any mana. See there? This one's full. This one's got none. And I need to put my mana spreader back out. Okay, so that's good to know. So if I want these to actually work... Oh, I didn't need to put it there. Yeah, oh well. I'll move it again. I'll rearrange this again all later and get it all working. So if I do want these to work, they're going to need a view to the sky. Fortunately, like I said, as soon as I get enough mana in here to make a couple of petals... In fact, do I have enough to make the petal? Well, how many petals do I need? I need 1 cyan and 1 blue mystic petal. Let me see here. Blue and cyan. By the way, if you notice that some of my flowers look a little different from your Sortex pack to mine, that is because I have done a few of the flowers myself. The gray flower, the light gray, the cyan, the black flower, and well, one of the other ones. I think that's it. Yeah. Those ones I did myself because they weren't done in the current Sortex pack. Okay, so no, I don't have enough. I don't have enough to do it. But basically, I think I'm just gonna. As soon as I get enough mana, I'm going to go ahead and do those petals and then make the hydrangea. And then I'm going to be using that for my mana power. From this point, and until I can do something even more impressive. But the hydrangea is going to replace the day blooms. And then that won't be dependent upon the weather or anything, or the time of day or anything like that. So. Okay, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. Be sure and leave a like, a comment, and a thumbs up. Go tell Iskandar about how you feel about his pack. His Twitter is in the description. And until next time, I will catch you later.